even older than the Titanic. They carry 200,000 barrels a day in and out of a region that produces 20% of the nation's GDP, and even more than a
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who'll need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
Thinks about the shot. Played out wide. Can he get on the end of this? This is Dembele. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's got away. Hazard. Delivers with wit. He scored!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And here's Mbappe, and it's Robertson. All driven towards the far post. Zanetti can get it clear. Well, they've got it again. Robertson, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. And he can clear it away. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Shot could be on. And that's a danger. Takes a shot! That's another chance! Mighty close.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
And they're back on the ball again. Mbappe. Now it's Hazard. Hazard stood his ground strongly. Well read, nice interception. Looking to play him in. Suarez might just make this. And it's Dembele. Now it's Mbappe. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Liverpool with the corner, they're first. And he's taking no chances there. And he's being shifted off it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Real chance! And yes, it's there! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Araujo cuts it out. Nice bit of... And Yaya Toure! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yaya Toure is offering a wry smile there.
Nicely weighted ball. Mateus. Platini just eases him off the ball. And here's Mbappe. Hazard.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Muscular approach does pay off here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Corner it is. Liverpool have their second corner now. And the finish! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Mbappe knocks it into space. Hazard.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And here's Drogba. Rijkaard. Mateus. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. He's in space and looking for options. Elects to cross. And he gets rid in a hurry. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Mbappe is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Van Dijk does really... Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
Substituição no time do Flamengo. Camisa 21. Sai para a entrada do jogador.
Liverpool get the second half started. They played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Well, at least they acknowledged the effort.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Pullet. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Now it's Platini.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
That's a throw. Platini. Now it's Luis Suarez. Played out towards the right wing. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's managed to get free. He rises! That's a half-decent try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
And this is Luis Suarez. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Now he's off and running. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Bellingham. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's a sharp little ball here. And this is Hullet. Bellingham. Now Mbappe. Now it's Drogba. Bellingham conjures time and space where few can. And it's Bellingham. Hullet. Now it's Drogba. It's Drogba! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Substituição no time do Flamengo.
So, third corner of the game.
Camisa 10, camisa 13, camisa 9.
That's an excellent
Fechando o
interception.
campo para a entrada de
Flamengo
camisa
are looking to
14,
go forward now.
Camisa 17, camisa
And this is
24.
Cruyff. There's the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Cruyff clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And it's been taken short. And he shoots! And he's really put himself on the line here. It's their second corner of the game. Zanetti. Oh, that's delightful. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Big chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve, and he's following up! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, I'm not sure what happened there, Peter. Did he get caught admiring his own first touch, maybe?
Mbappe looking to penetrate opposition lines. Drogba is onto it in a flash. And here's Mbappe, and it's been played through. And the shot! Goal! Flamengo! Into the lead once more. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Cruyff! And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Corner number 3 coming up. Mateus with the short one. Nice control. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Mateus picks it up out wide. Mateus with the cross.
Flamengo can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Pele. Van Dijk cannot be beaten that easily.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Dembele is wide and looking to get onto this. Drogba, and this is Drogba.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
Pele, great defending, strong and determined. And here's Dembele. Oh, it's a great ball here. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Robertson is looking to influence the game from out wide. And no, that was never going to make it. And the referee brings it to a close. Liverpool can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until the end. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Look, they've been found wanting, in my opinion, in a few areas that would have made a difference to the result. So they need to go away and just have a good think about it, and I'm sure they can come back stronger.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And that gets things running.
I think it's only right for me to respectfully acknowledge Fabio Cannavaro as being a little giant.
Yeah, not the tallest of centre-halves, but amongst the most commanding.
Yeah, and whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for in other areas. And this
Climbs up big against the crossbar. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Nedved. He's picked his way through. And this is Hullet. Chance for a shot! There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Well, played right into his path. This is Dembele, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Hullet. That ball looks a good one. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? Yeah, the referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Great chance here from position A1. Look at the space here. Shapes to shoot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Dembele. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Drogba. Oh, he's onto this. A lot of space ahead of him. And the ball is out of play.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Stood up well to him there. Couldn't squeeze it through. Alexander-Arnold. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Drogba. Nedved can so cleverly bypass the press. Now it's Mbappe. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Cleared without hesitation. Oh, he's played it in low. Oh, important interception. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. 30 minutes gone. And there's green grass ahead of him. Goes for a shot! It's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Yaya Toure. Can he get it through? And it's Yaya Toure. Seedorf. Best. Nicely spread. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, well played, well played. Best, a player who needs no introduction. And that's an excellent interception. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Nedved. Bellingham. Oh, it's Dembele.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Alexander-Arnold.
Just needs a little bit of fine-tuning.
Seedorf. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke,
Just
don't
a quick
fix it.
announcement.
So I think the
An
manager has to
exciting one too.
resist
We're about
change
to announce
at this
today's
stage.
lottery numbers. Please watch the screen if you have a ticket.
And the second half gets underway.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And now the breakaway. Great vision. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And this is Messi. Mbappe. Oh, what has happened here? And the shot! Yes! The second half sparks straight into life. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Nedved ready to try one. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. Chance, surely! It's a searching pass. Maldini spots it and intercepts. Ball is over the line. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And this is it's Dembele! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
And they're quick to get it back. Drogba. And he plays one through. That is a brilliant interception. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. now they can spring out of defence. That's really well manoeuvred. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, good-looking ball. And this is Hullet. Now it's Messi. And it's Nedved. Seedorf. And the counter is on. Now then. Best. Van Dijk gets the foot in and wins the ball. Drogba. Yaya Toure. Liverpool looking to pass their way through, and that has not gone well. Best.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And this is Drogba. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get...
Messi! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Tries to play it through. No, it's come to nothing.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's in a great position here.
Manchester United surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
He's one-on-one. Big chance! Oh, it's hit the post. Very nicely done. Good spot, that. Liverpool do have a chance to counter here. Thuram. Now it's Messi. Thuram. He is through here. That's a throw.
Substitution.
Shot could be on. Takes a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Out of play for a throw. Cross flung in towards the middle. Shoots! And that would have won it.
Ibrahimovic has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Manchester United have their second corner now. He's got tall. Oh, should have put that away.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Deep through. Defending of the desperate variety.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Platini. And he was alert to it. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Spread it left. Yaya Toure.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Rummenigge. Oh, look at this. And the shot! Goal! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike!
Ibrahimovic really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job.
Staff for each block, please report to
So
the
there
staff
it
room
is.
immediately.
What struck you most about that?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans, and when you let them down, it hurts that bit more. I mean, you can do all the right preparations and still end up on the losing side. I don't think they'll be going out tonight.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner, Peter, look no further.
Lionel Messi, the great genius himself. It felt almost unfair at times, didn't it, the way he just seemed to sweep the opposition aside. Even traditional bogey teams were just powerless to resist him when he was on his game.
Yeah, and I remember one game against the boys from Madrid when that famous front three were simply unplayable. They each scored a goal, with Messi grabbing the last one to put the icing right on the cake.
Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold running with the ball. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Messi. Cafu. Pele. Ibrahimovic. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Beckham. Now it's Pele. Neymar. And he cuts out the supply. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And that is expertly dealt with. Cannavaro cuts out the pass. Mbappe chasing after it. No, that's been intercepted. Tries to play it through. And it's been played through. And he's managed to get free. Shot a goal! It's in! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Syria have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Now it's Dembele. It's a good run down the right. And he's there to belt it away. Liverpool with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Syria have the chance to go the other way. Oh, super ball. Drogba! And it's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Liverpool grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Syria looking to pass their way through. Cafu. Beckham. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Pele touches it back. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And Messi! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Neymar. Out to the left it goes. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Mbappe is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's a pretty loose pass, and he's intervened well there. And that's put paid to a promising move. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Syria clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And this is Beckham. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Bellingham. Rijkaard. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Dembele. Looking for the run. And this is Dembele. Drogba. Mateus.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Messi. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Ibrahimovic! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying.
And a quick
Some
reminder
first half
today,
thoughts?
everybody,
Well,
to
both
make
sides
sure
would have
to put any
expected
litter
a
in the
closely
bins
fought
provided.
match, and
Thank you
that's
for your
pretty much what
cooperation.
we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each.
Substitution.
Syria get the second half going. It's a good spell of possession, this. It's Ibrahimovic! Ibrahimovic! It could only be him!
As responses to a half-time team talk go, that tops the lot. Of course, it enhances his reputation, and it has to give this team a surge of belief, surely.
So smooth, a signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Syria get themselves into the lead. Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
Some inspired work, that. It's good that someone knew exactly what they were doing.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Yaya Toure, and he's... Yaya Toure! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Messi. So can they find a way to turn round this deficit? He's in a great position here. Ibrahimovic. That's the keeper's ball. Robertson. Liverpool finding their passes. Almost an hour gone. Oh, it's Dembele. That's a little off target. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he? Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And it's been taken short. There's the big header! He scores! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
He gets big! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Van Dijk is there, and he can pick it up. Tries to pass it through. And that was very necessary. And it's Drogba. Pele. Takes a shot! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
It'll be a throw-in. Pele. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Not the most accurate pass. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Cafu spots it and intercepts. Yaya Toure. That has been cut short. Syria do have a chance to counter here. Shifted it to the flank. Now it's Drogba, looking to play him in. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, Red, nice interception. Pele, hold time. He's gone for goal! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Bellingham is...